After undergrad, you started working at the White House. You had three different positions, or at least three positions that you had on your LinkedIn. I would list them out, and you can tell us
Yeah.
about that experience of starting working there and then the progression of your career there. So you started off as a staff assistant for the Office of the White House Counsel. Then you
Mhm.
were a confidential assistant for the Office of Management and Budget. Then you were a special assistant for the Office of Public Engagement and Intergovernmental Affairs.
Yes, so I did a lot of assisting, as you can tell, the White House and the various assisting roles. But yep, as soon as I finished up, undergrad and the campaign management and everything, I had stayed in touch with a lot of the campaign organizers who were already down there in roles. To kind of learn like what positions are open, applying for those, and move to DC because that was my ultimate goal was to move to DC, work in the administration, which I feel very lucky and privileged to have that work out. So with those roles, I was in the White House for about 3 years, and these are political appointments. So, you serve at the pleasure of the president. So once Obama was gone, our positions were done. Um, so, working in the White House counsel's office, I didn't want to be a lawyer. I knew I didn't want to be a lawyer growing up. Public health was what I enjoyed. But it was really fun to be in that environment and learn from a different kind of group of people. And that was just a strict staff assistant role, really just providing logistical support, organizational support. I managed the internship program and all of that down there. And then there's an opportunity for kind of like special projects pop up from here from time to time. And one came up in the Office of Management and Budget, where we looked at creating a plan for restructuring and reorganizing the executive branch. So I worked for about 6 months on proposals that aimed to make agencies more efficient. And so it was fun to work in a different office, meet new people, see how a different part of the White House, worked and everything, and kind of see like, is this something I'm interested in and long term and whatnot. But then, I found my, home in the Office of Public Engagement and Intergovernmental Affairs. I mean, we all still talk to this day. We have our alumni network and everything. And in that role, was really assisting one of President Obama's senior staff members in the management of, external relationships and organizations and elected officials. So what I had been doing locally, but, now in this larger role and, helping plan events, we had started doing the White House Tribal Nations Conference, which brings together over 500 tribes and governmental officials, and then also helped with the 2012 Citizens ceremony. Um, so there's a lot that went on. That's when I got to do the veterans tour and, help with different policy issues with colleagues that needed assistance here and there with disability policy, LGBTQ policy, and, different things like that. So that's where I was just like, yes, this is kind of the public health stuff that I'm really enjoying. And yeah, all of that.